my friends, my name is Maor and today I'm going to explain to you about the differences between vegan and breatharian. Many people ask me, what does it mean to be a breatharian and what does it mean for a normal person to become a breatharian? Well, we need to start by understanding that there's a whole scale, right, of eaters. There's the people who eat everything. After that, there's the vegetarians, which don't want to eat anything that has to do with animals, not indirectly, just directly. Then there's the vegans, then you have the raw food, then you have the 80-10-10, then you have the fruitarians, which only eat fruits, which is the highest type of energy or spiritual energy that the trees actually offer for us to eat, not like the vegetables that are like being torn from the ground. Then you have the liquidarians. The liquidarians actually take the fruit or the vegetables and they kind of like just drink it in liquid form, in a shake or with juice. On another scale, we have the breatharians, the pranic livers, or the sun gazers, people who actually teach their body how to be nourished more from energy. Now the biggest difference is that all of this scale, normal eaters will actually get hungry. When they get hungry, they need to eat. And when they eat, they need to nourish their food with vitamins, minerals, carbs, many different things. Now, the breatharians don't get hungry anymore. They don't get thirsty anymore. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't eat at all. They do eat occasionally. Some of them decide not to eat at all. I know only 2 of those in the world that also don't drink any water. Most of them eat occasionally. It can be twice a week, it can be once a week, it can be just fruits, it can be whatever. They find their own balance. But the point is that they don't eat because they're hungry. They don't eat because they have to. It means that they don't actually have to eat whatever it is that has nourishment for them. And that's one of the wonderful things about being a sun gazer or a breatharian, unlike the vegan. Now, from the statistics that I have from my own students, from the few hundred people that I've already taught, I see that most breatharians are already in a high enough level of compassion that they don't really eat meat. They usually come from vegetarian or a vegan type of diet anyway, because the more a person reduces, the more he understands that he has more energy than before, and then he wishes to investigate. And I also think that vegans and vegetarians are also more spiritually involved because they say to themselves, I do not want to be a part of this murder or this type of energy that is in the planet right now, and I don't wish to eat my friend, and my friend can be a dog, and my friend can be a cat, and my friend can be a cow or a chicken. So most breatharians are vegan or vegetarian anyway to start with, and those that don't start like that either make a bigger jump in the evolutionary scale, because afterwards, after their initiation or their workshop, they don't really want to go back to eating animal because they understand what it means to have a frequency inside the body, and they understand why it's so heavy to eat an animal. Or they just say, no, I'm going to come back to exactly where I was. They just do the initiation, they enjoy it for the detox, for the cleansing, for the reset of the immune system, and then they go back to whatever they were before. Another thing is that the breatharian is not really a template. It means that you don't really expect a breatharian to just be something specific like a religion. It's more like any other person that just chose to live his life in a very unique lifestyle. I can tell you that there usually will be stronger than others because it takes a strong character to remain consistent in this lifestyle. It's not about the physical body as much as it is about the social aspects. Your mother, your grandmother, your friends, being able to sit with everybody and not have to always eat with them, and knowing how to say no and persist with yourself, build a stronger character. So I wouldn't say that a breatharian is like, a lot of people look at me and say, oh, this is how a breatharian should be. He should work out, he should not eat animals, but it's not true. I know many breatharians that do, and they don't have this high state of compassion, and they don't have a body that they work out. They're very lean, they don't do any yoga, they meditate a lot, more connected with nature or not. So when I think about a vegetarian or a vegan, we always have this concept of a person that is fighting for animal rights, and it's sort of like true. But with Breatharian, it's completely different. There's people from IT, from real estate, and there's spiritual people. Sometimes there's kids that are 18, 19-year-old, and sometimes there's 70 years old, which is amazing. So the biggest difference, like I said, is first, in the group of vegan and vegetarian, you still get hungry. You still have to balance your body. You still have to eat much more, at least once, twice a day, maybe 3 times. With the breatharians, you're just free of that. You get another level of freedom if you desire. And I think most of the people that want to do this, they understand that they want more out of life. They don't come from a negative aspect of their life wanting to fix it or their relationship with food, but they come from a positive wanting to explore more about themselves. So thank you very much for watching me. My name is Maor. You can find me at www.raymaor.com for more videos or workshop schedule.